football, had to bring the helmet.
No, I love it. Ready to rock and roll, man. All right, so look, we were talking. We had you on after the first week of practice, and I loved getting your insight. A lot of people enjoyed your takes and just watching. Look, we get 30 seconds, but
Yeah.
just getting your perspective, somebody who's played the game, coached the game, of how the practice was ran. Gerald Chapman is getting a ton of love, and I'm also too. I know you want to rant about the Princely's comments. We're gonna get into that too. I'm gonna keep you around for that because I know it's gonna be fun. But watching, so I got a couple questions. I couldn't find a lot, but these exercises right here, where the guys are holding their legs, talk to me about this. What are they trying to accomplish here, and what's the focus on these workouts?
Hip explosion, coming out of your hips fast, and
Okay.
getting your hands on the target. Most of the time, and down in the trenches, you don't want to be taking a big step when you're coming out of your hips, because that allows. Anytime you move your feet out of the ground, you lose power.
Okay.
So you want to take a quick step and come out of your hips. So you want to be an explosion out of your hips. Your hips should be the first thing moving once the ball snap. Before your feet even move, you should be making forward progress with your hips to penetrate the line. So here they just coming out the hips hard, hitting the bag with their hands, getting their hands on the would-be offensive lineman and keeping pressure on them. And he had them hitting it at the bottom because that's kind of like where your eye level would be when you're coming out of your hips.
So you're training that muscle then, making sure that you get that muscle to where you don't even have to think about it.
Like I was saying last year, I didn't think we were coming out of our hips enough. This is elite hip thrust. Yeah.
And now I don't, for some reason, I kind of cut the clip off, but Big Dez here, we kind of talked about it. He's not looking like 430, Steve.
No, he's not.
You've been around a bunch of big boys. You know what 430 looks like.
I try to tell people, man, it's not what you think, man. And muscle weighs more than fat. And if he put on a little bit of fat with some more muscle, which is possible, then of course his weight to go up. But they haven't been running around in pads and stuff like that. The training has been different. So if he's gaining strength, he's not going to be necessarily losing weight like that. But on the field, he's going to shed some pounds running around out here. I can see he's been intentional about every movement that he's doing and trying to stay low and hitting the pad and giving maximum effort. So he's going to lose some weight just doing that alone. That much attention to detail to what they're doing. And Coach Chapman doing a phenomenal job with the things he's showing them and the different movements that they're doing and why they're doing them. It's all football related, and it's going to transfer to the field. Like Big Cam smashing that bag. Just imagine Cam lining up over the center, and when the ball twitches, he just comes out of his hips like that.
Sure. Huge
now,
difference.
We watched them play. Yeah, we watched them play last year, and they had moments where we had big plays, but it wasn't consistently smashing. Like I say, as a big guy, we don't hit anything; we smash everything. And so that movement, every time the ball snaps from the whole defensive line, is going to be tremendous. It's going to be night and day, and just doing it. And just from earlier this week, I seen some of the clips, and I could tell they were kind of uncomfortable in doing some of the stuff, and they just let me know that maybe they wasn't doing it enough in the years previous. So this is going to be it's going to make a big difference. The stuff that they're doing right now, I did with Coach Madison. That bag right there is your best friend as a defensive lineman.
And that year, you guys won a national championship, right? Just I forget.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, cool. I do want to read this for you. You'll love this. This is a Kelby Collins quote. He says, "I like it." Collins said, "It just makes me practice." They're talking about Gerald Chapman and the energy that he brings to the practices. Just makes me practice harder at the end of the day. I know he's going to hold me to the standard. He's going to hold the group to the standard. And to play for him, you can't be weak. He's going to get on you. Chapman doesn't just make players redo drills or fix their technique. He calls out poor energy, bad body language, or lack of urgency. Ooh. He's not going to let you slack. He's not going to let you be lazy. He's not going to let you play with bad technique. He is a perfectionist.
Here we go.
I'm ready to go play, man. It's like, hey, Coach Chapman, sign me up, man. I'm ready.
So what I love about that, right? And we're going to get into this in just a moment, because I believe people always try. You say a lot with very little, and we're going to play the clip here of Princely, because look, even though we're probably annoyed or frustrated with Princely's comments,
it ties in. It
There's
ties
some
into
truth. There
that
probably
whole
is some truth
statement.
behind it, right? A little bit, and
Yeah.
they're not just
Ooh.
spitballing. So when you say things like, and I could be wrong here, but when I'm hearing, hey, he's not gonna let guys slack, he's not gonna do this, he's not gonna do this, means that the previous staff probably allowed certain things to go,
Ah.
allowed for, there wasn't holding guys accountable. That maybe some of the other guys got away with stuff. And obviously you lose a job for a reason. And so again, they're not going to come out and say, yeah, the last guy sucked. There's a political way to go about it.
Right.
Now look, we're going to play Princey's comments and then we're going to go. But
man, because everything you said ties in to the Princely comment. Everything the guy just explained about Coach Chapman, it ties into the comment and how the comment is even relevant or how it's even able to come out of his mouth. It all kind of goes hand in hand.